Bailey, being the acting returning officer for the East Worthing and Shoreham constituency, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given for each candidate at this election was as follows. James Edward Doyle, Greens, 2,605. Michael Joseph Glennon, known as Mike Glennon, UKIP, 8,267. Timothy Paul Loudon, Conservative, 24,686. Tim McPherson, Labour, 9,737. Robert John Smitherman, known as Bob Smitherman, Liberal Democrats, 3,360. And Carl John Walker, National Health Action Party, 1,243. And I hereby declare that the said Timothy Paul Loudon has been duly elected to serve as a Member of Parliament for East Worthing and Shoreham constituency.
Thank you, Mr. Returning Officer. Mr. Returning Officer, ladies and gentlemen, can I echo the thanks of Peter earlier to Alex and to all his staff for the counting. It has been a long night. Thank you for heightening the suspense by leaving the result to now. Can I also thank Worthing and Ada Councils for the better backdrop they have provided this year. At the last election, behind us was a basketball net sponsored by McDonald's. This year we have something rather more appropriate and respectable. Can I also pay tribute to all the other candidates for a good, clean, honest fight. Politics at its best. And I want to single out two candidates. I want to pay tribute to Tim McPherson, who has worked hard, has been in lots of places I wish he hadn't been at times, and has fought this campaign well. And I know from my experience of fighting a majority of 23,000 Labour in Sheffield how it's not an easy task, and I congratulate Tim just as David Blunkett was kind enough to congratulate me. And I also want to single out Bobby Smitherman, who usually doesn't need anybody to speak on his behalf with or without a bell, but Bobby was thrown in at the last minute, and to take up the candidature for his party is no mean feat. And I think he's done a fantastic job on social media and off social media at times as well. Can I also pay tribute to my team and my helpers? We have a fantastic team in East Worthing and Shoreham, and I want to thank particularly the team around me, James Butcher, annoyingly at times, who's kept us going, to Juliet, to Harry, to Hugh, an old friend from Eastbourne, who I'm glad that we've won back today, and also to my wife, who has seen more of me in the last 5 weeks because she's been knocking on the doors every day with me than she has in the last 5 years in Parliament. It is a huge privilege to represent the people of East Worthing and Shoreham. It's been a privilege over the last 18 years. It's a particular privilege to have a record number of votes this time, and I will do my utmost to repay the confidence that has been paid in me. One last point. Somebody sent me an email yesterday saying that they were embarrassed to be living in a Tory stronghold. This is not a Tory stronghold. We have never taken this seat for granted. We did not win this election in the last 5 weeks. We won it in the last 5 years by being out every week, every weekend, with the people, engaging as politicians should do. So I'm not embarrassed about this constituency. And I'm proud to represent people who have cast their vote today, to cast their confidence in a government that will keep us on the economic track back to recovery, that will make work pay, that will show that you can only live within your means, and that will and is the only party that will and can deliver a vote to the people on our future relationship with Europe, whatever that may be. I'm grateful for your support. It's back to work tomorrow. For all my Shoreham councillors, there will be a street surgery in the farmers' market this Saturday, and we'll be back on the case of the A27, of our excellent Worthing Hospital, and all the other very important issues affecting this constituency. Thank you for your support. I hope to repair it again over the next 5 years. Thank you very much.